Ladies and gentlemen.
Every woman lost to gender-based violence was a universe of dream, love, and strength violently erased. Their dreams scream of a broken world that must be rebuilt with compassionate and courage. We stand with the grave heavy on our hearts, but fire in our souls, determined to transform a sorrow into a strength and a pain into a progress. Their memories fuels our fight for a future where no woman is silenced, harmed, or erased. A future where justice is not a hope, but a guarantee.
There were the silent warriors, the uncelebrated heroes, whose lives were cut short by violence, born from hate and ignorance. Each woman lost to gender-based violence carries a story of courage, love, unfulfilled dreams, a story we are determined to tell, to honor, to remember. Their absence fuels our resolve to tear down the walls of fear, oppression, to build society where every woman can walk freely, speak freely, live fully. Their lives are not just for memories, but foundation of relentless fight for justice.
In the name of the women lost to gender-based violence, we hear the cries of broken world begging for healing. Their stories haunt us because they remind us of what we failed to protect. A basic right to live without fear. We kill their pain, their courage, and their spirit as a sacred trust, vowing to break the chains of violence and silence. Their lives demand that we fight harder, speak louder, and never stop until every woman's dignity is restored and every act of violence is met with a swift justice.
To every survivor listening today, Justice Unlocked stands with you. Your courage to survive and speak out is a beacon of hope in the darkest of times. You are not alone. Your pain is seen, heard, honored. Healing is a journey, and while it may not be easy, know that there is strength in every step you take forward. Your story matters. Your voice is powerful. Your future is full of possibilities beyond the violence you endured. Together, we will break the silence, challenge the injustice, and build a world where safety, respect, dignity are undeniable rights. Keep holding on. Justice is not just a dream, it's coming.
South Africa, welcome today on Justice Unlocked, the podcast where we confront the realities of crime, justice, and safety in our communities. Today's episode is dedicated to remembering the women who tragically lost their lives to gender-based violence in 2025. Their stories must not be forgotten. Their death demands action. As we celebrate Women's Month in August, we remember those we lost through gender-based violence. Jay, here we are today.
Again, and this is not one of the greatest episodes that we're going to do because it speaks to us as men who are mostly the wrongdoers, the perpetrators in these instances of a crime.
Yeah, you know, there are those that we lost. You know, there are families that they're grieving as we speak today, who lost their loved ones, women, children who got abused, and this is all the action of us as men.
Yes, purely men.
Yeah, it's very sad though. It's very sad because when you look at the stats in terms of the number of rape, the number of murder that get committed against women is shocking.
And you know, when you think it's going down, as they play with stats when the SAPS announces statistics and stuff, you just realize that this thing is going up and up and up, because if 5,000 people were killed last year and then this year 4,000 people are killed, that's not going down, that's 9,000.
Yes, actually it's 9,000.
Yeah, that's 9,000.
Yeah, we can't look at it annually.
You can't work it as like, no. At least only 2 people were not dead this year. No.
It increases.
It increases.
The number of people that get killed
up. Yes.
for violence.
It goes up.
But you know, I remember the recent incident where you've got Bo Olawato Momale.
Yes.
Who was
Orine.
Yes.
Come on, yes, the lady who was, imagine now getting killed for collecting your parcel in post office by a post office staff.
Yeah.
And be put in the boxes with packages for days.
It's just sad, man. It's just sad. I mean, you sometimes think, and you get worried, especially when you've got a baby girl.
Yes.
You know, that, or even your wife, or your sisters, your cousin,
your mother.
When they get involved in this relationship, and then you ask yourself a question: if really the guy is the real guy who will protect them, you understand? So the safety around men is questionable.
Yes, actually, I think, and a lot of women, surprising is that when they are stuck in some bush or tire and what, they always look up for men for protection and assistance. Like, that's the first thing that when a guy comes, like, my tire at least would be fixed. But then you end up now being the one going to the graveyard.
And in these days, there's this thing where when a woman got missing.
Yes.
When a woman got missing, and you start getting worried when you see people circulating the picture.
The picture, yes.
But, you know, guys, please help this person. We can't get hold of her.
Yes.
She went missing last night and whatever. And chances are for you to find the person alive, they are close to nothing.
Yes. Actually, now. Missing must just be at least we don't have confirmation of death. We're just waiting for the time so that the doctor can say period or time of death is this and this.
It's sad, man. It's sad. And you know, I checked somebody posted the picture of a lady who went missing while she went to church.
Yes.
And I see some of the other people who are responding on X, that people that have lost touch with reality. Somebody says, now we are counting how many rounds the lady is doing wherever she is. And you're kind of like, come on, man. I mean, why would we think along those lines when somebody went missing? I mean, can't you even think beyond that? It's more than what you are thinking, that there can be rounds there, you know?
And you know, the thing is that women don't run away from their homes and go to men's houses and stuff. I'm saying it happens that one, but that's not our focus. Our focus is those who get missing and then they are found in corpse.
But before you can even come to that conclusion, to think that maybe it's making rounds somewhere, the worst case that can happen now, today, when a woman gets missing, is either he's been raped or he's been killed. So why would we then think
And those rounds are not rounds, are rape.
Hey.
Maybe we should tell them once she's missing and somebody is busy somewhere, that is not consent. That's not consensual.
And it was from a man, by the way. A man posted that nonsense. And you kind of like, this
person must just start beating them up.
But we're committing to crime also. We're committing to crime, now we say no.
But we say
must fight it.
But then how do we then now detach ourselves to this and you know, like when somebody commits a crime, especially against a woman, it just provokes every intestine that you have.
It will.
Like literally, like.
Yeah, it will. And really, you'll feel like you can do something.
Yes, and you feel like waiting for him to get bailed, and it's a long process, and you must just, you know, like somehow just marinate him quickly.
But I think when we look at the causes of this violence against women,
yes.
I think one of them is patriarchal attitude.
Yes.
Hence, I'm saying you look at
Ghana patriarchy. Speaking of men.
Yeah, we're talking about men. You understand how we get raised, how we perceive ourselves as men towards women. You understand? So you have that thing where when we get raised, you know, from home, you'll be told that you know, this one can be done by women. Women can't talk back to men.
They must
you understand? Yeah, you understand? Those things, they contribute to an abuse. Because you see a woman less of a man.
Yes.
It's how then this patriarchal attitude gets, you know, created, because we perceive ourselves as superior than women.
You know, and coming to think of it, maybe I must just ask the viewers, when you say you are a man, like you are a man, what are you referring to?
For me, I think, look,
what traits are you looking out for?
Being a man, we must be a provider. Being a man, we must be a protector. Being a man, we must be somebody who leads. You understand? And who leads with the respect, dignity, and. But
they will say even the women do that. They lead. They 1, 2, 3. So that's what I'm saying. The issue of patriarchy is so deeply entrenched in the society. Yes.
Men must love.
Yeah, and must be soft.
Men must give love.
Yes.
Wherever they go, they must give love.
They must
even if they get disrespected, they must still give love.
They must respond with love.
Yes. Because now we find ourselves in this predicament because we are intolerant towards our women.
Yes.
You know, we
even towards each other. It's just that we'll mood each other. So that's why it's always not advisable for a man to go against a man, because it's your soul. But when it's a woman, then you just feel, I know this one I can mood. Why can't you come and mood us?
Yeah, but I think the society or how we men get raised.
Yes.
You know, I'm having a problem. I'm having a problem where we raise our boy child
differently to
women.
To the girl child.
Yes, your girl child.
You know, I'm always saying, no. You go wash a car, you go cook. I mean, I'm like, what? So I'm saying she can't wash a car.
No, it's for boys.
Because sometimes, like
those are things that they then create this thing that boys are superior or men are superior. You know, because we want to believe that certain things are done by men, of which is not true.
And certain spaces are reserved for men.
No. So now this is where the abuse comes in.
Because men feel like no. You know, you can't.
And another thing that I think it contributes to the causes of violence against women is also economic. You know,
yes.
That one. I mean, okay, the apartheid has created that. you know.
Manufactured it.
Yes.
Actually. That's
You know,
how good it is.
Yeah. So, but in this current state where we are now, we're supposed to be changing that. We're supposed to be changing a space where, because now you get a man who's working, the woman is not working,
Yes.
and now you as a man, you'll do certain things and you don't care about the feelings of the woman.
Yes, and because of I'm the one bringing in the money, I just decide, no, today we don't eat pizza.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cook.
yeah,
Don't
or cook. Yes.
Do this, don't do that. You know, so you.
Or when you just choose, no, me not just one. You know, like normally when they speak to us as Spanish, they like, hey, these guys like pap. When you just like, this person comes from long meetings at school and what is 9 o'clock, you say cook.
Yeah. So
why can't you go and buy? Why can't
cook, man? Go to the business cook, man.
And the pots.
Yes, and get the pots and cook. So nothing is stopping you from cooking. I mean, you are not disabled.
Yes.
So you can cook. So, but hence I'm saying that because of you are a provider in terms of finance. So then this woman economically they get subjected to this abuse. Even if when you get this woman get abused, she can't talk because she's dependent. And most of the time I used to see these things when I was still in SAPS,
yes,
where a woman comes and lodge a complaint, or maybe the man has assaulted the woman.
Yes.
Then she comes there and the woman is unemployed. Then you'll hear somebody saying, if they arrest this person, that is nonsense, man.
No, and that is not a conversation of that time. Actually, the police officer is not competent to talk about that.
No, they do that.
But I'm saying it's not their competency.
No, even today they do that. And then guess who tend to ask that question?
Yes.
Is a woman. A police woman asks the lady.
Even if she's not involved with the case, she'll be like, hey, sister, and then...
And then now this woman now is caught between a hard work and a surface.
And he realizes that I might as well sacrifice myself for my kids.
No, the woman will say, okay, that's fine. Continue the case. And then later she goes to the court and it's all the case. Even the family, by the way. Yes. The family comes in and say, and you see, this thing of gender-based violence is going to be difficult for us.
Anyone to deal with.
Yeah, to deal with it because we are not honest as South Africans.
No. And we never talk honestly.
How do you call a family meeting when a woman is being assaulted? Why do you need
to on blue eyes? What does the family meeting do or when somebody has got blue eyes and then, you know?
I used to have this sister of mine.
Yes.
And he was married to a police officer.
Yes.
Né? So the guy used to abuse my sister, and I didn't know. You know, I didn't know. For better part.
Yes.
He will go. I go to Jolong.
And come back and.
Obvious, I'm about to feel like a
obvious.
Hey, maybe I want to touch a fellow. Yeah, I'm more Ulada.
And then.
Oh, I know but
also,
yeah. Then it's okay. I'm not talking to face. So one day, then it came to my attention. Oh no, ma, there is this issue. No, your sister is being manhandled by the husband. You know, and I went to their house.
A law enforcement office.
Yes, I went there because it was after effect. I went there.
Yes.
And when I got there, then I said to the guy, "Well, I found the guy and my sister there."
Yes.
And I was with my younger brother at the time. I said, I went to go and address the guy. Man to man.
Let's talk.
Yeah. Then when I got there, there was a dama and I go, in fact,
sisters.
But let me tell you this thing. It was for the first and for the last time you do that. So,
Just a friendly advice between me and you.
Yeah, I was told you don't know what wedges. No. I don't know wedges. I don't know.
This one, you know, without it.
Yes.
I didn't know about it and stuff, but now it will not come to my ears.
Come with us, no one can kill him. Effort against him, we kill him. And the guy is older than me, by the way. Then he comes with a galbo and fit, Umutachi.
Yeah, just that.
Umutachi.
Mutare.
So, we'll talk about it.
Which he should have done even before. Why Satlamo and then you guys sort it out? Yes. I can tell you that half a Talo and Amon, he will be very straight.
No, let me tell you what happened with the guy. The guy, I think after a month or so, repeated the episode again.
Same style.
They were quiet.
Nobody said anything.
No, they didn't want to tell me. Then he repeated this thing for the second time. After
the warning.
After the warning. Then it came to my ears.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I'm not. Because okay, do it. After I went to Luena, and they are telling me about this second one. You know, they are not telling me about the first one.
The first one. So to you is that now you are committee. You are
No. So now, Kim was like on page. Go for option is a big one.
Yes.
So now more breaks. Mama doesn't make it going to me. So then I got on page. Where's the king? Go high.
Yes. Yes.
How can it go high?
Get a boy.
Uzama we check because Mogo Gram thing. I could go Kalamatad. So choose. Go for until come for the Monday. Go for until Wednesday to respond. Yeah. No, you must come go weekend. Go Wednesday, you must tell me the scenario. Nale na go pa na strate
or go pa na go weekend.
O ba no why. The back of my mind go and pay kenya go yetsa.
Like a panel BT.
Kenya go mo kan ngwe. So weekend. I have on a Wednesday.
Yes.
I don't know why. Let's meet.
Go ahead.
Go ahead Saturday. Get sharp.
Good.
Yeah. Saturday in the morning. Get to go 9 then I went home. Even like if I go to my pick up my sister.
Yes.
Then what driver we are. Driver, every fit go high. I sharp the man was there and high.
So I see smart move.
Yeah, high. So hard. Sharp ke timer ke mamholo ne exam le mamholo.
Yes.
Ke timer ke mamholo aga ke old lady, so we are sitting.
Then it's family meeting.
Yeah, it's family meeting. But for me, it's a total different setup because Kenya go deal like the guy. So, but ke move for another thing ela no ga go tlo ebolela. So, we do so my sister do Timola, sister like. Ofana ga sto.
Yes.
Oh no, this is what transpired. Here we are. The first story, it's not what I've been told.
So now when you are like new news, that was it.
No, give a show. I'm kind of wait, man. This one is not what you told me.
Yes.
Which one is this? I don't know.
A week after.
Oh, all house no more now. Betile lima. Okay, sharp. Then for nothing now. That one was the second one. No, let's close the chapter.
Yeah, because clearly.
Let's close the chapter. We are no more discussing this thing. Baba, then I said to my family, look, you are not calling the police.
Yes.
The only thing that we are going to call is the marshal.
Yes. somebody is going to be collected.
Somebody is going to be collected between me and this guy.
Today. Mara no to mona fix the society to high.
No. I can't less, man. Where's the halang? I can't less. So I was kind of like, no.
Today.
And fair to other couldn't take one. Hey, my parents were like, no, but guys said, no. That's the I spoke to the guy. Come on. So he did this thing twice. So meaning, and take me like, middle finger. So now,
let's go.
What deal I got meant to me?
If today.
Yeah, but again, I wanted that man.
And I'm sure they talk to you with everything they can.
I say it's with that man. Come on, man. Don't come on through. In front of everybody.
It was a lot of cover, no, so to money, man.
I wanna maybe say him, I'll try. Pitbull.
Oh, like
come on, try. How I get busy.
Voice creep.
Seconds.
And that's the thing, you know, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes, and I don't know how the law can be worked around in terms of committing an offense and acting on an offense that is committed. I know that the police needs to, they are the ones who are given the right to.
Sometimes my bodies are cold. And remember, the guy, even if you take this guy to me, so sometimes they think, well, they're able to bribe the investigators, they're able to do all this sort of
story. Get rid of the docket.
Yes. So now, for me, it was a question of, let me deal with this thing in a traditional way, you know. And
maybe we should bring the traditional courts.
And it was a question of
how and where.
Yeah. So, but let me tell you, it worked.
No, it's going to work
because the guy nearly saw the maker.
Got that split
second. He nearly saw the maker.
And he realized that if I think I'm angry when my wife didn't cook to beat her up, there's somebody who's more angry just to like straight send me to heaven.
No, he saw the, he saw everything.
The fears, yes.
The anger that was there in me was like, this guy must need a maker. He was lucky. Maybe I wasn't going to be here.
To tell the story.
To tell the story, yes. You understand? Because really, this thing of gender-based violence, it irritates. I can imagine there's no reason whatsoever under the earth, under the sun. You understand? Under the sun for somebody to beat a woman. It matters.
I don't remember. I've beaten quite a lot of guys. I've given them their fair share of beating. I don't remember catching a woman. Not even with a clap.
So hence again, I mean, raising a hand. That's why another issue here, social stigma and silence around abuse. So there's this thing how women get abused and they keep quiet. My sister was trying to go on.
And look at it, it's so close to you, and you can see that this lady could have just said, hey bro, the man only one child. Like
first day, you are supposed to say no ways, man. No ways, you can't do that. And then I think it should be a wake-up call to all the women out there.
Yes.
If somebody start talking to you like you are
screaming to you and becoming a bit touchy, not yet violent, a bit touchy.
Yes.
Then that person, it's a sight. You must tell him, or Papa, I wanna there.
You leave this thing.
I'm gone.
Because this thing has engraved itself. Né? You look at every day a woman gets killed. As we speak now.
Yes.
somebody now is getting beaten
Or getting killed.
or getting killed. Now, as we speak. Someone, as we speak now, she's getting raped. It's how sad it is.
I even saw one of the stats you sent me that 3 women get killed in a matter of an hour or 3 hours or so.
Yes.
18 a day. That's the reported stats, by the way. There are people who die on natural causes and then get buried without police case. These are the police reported.
By the way, you see that is why the stats is going to be seen as something small, ne? Because it doesn't hit home.
Yes.
Ne? It doesn't hit home. Wait until it hits home.
It comes to your sister, your brother, your sister, your cousin, your mother, Mama Olo. Yes.
If number says 8 women a day get killed, you are looking at the population of South Africa. It's huge. But that number is serious. Because if it's 8 a day, meaning it might be somebody that you know, or if it's not somebody that you know, is a cousin or whoever,
Yes.
or neighbor or relative of a neighbor or whatever.
Or it can even just be in one family. It can just be your sister, your daughter, your mom holo, your cousin, in one family. You find that one is beaten there, that one is beaten there, that one is beaten there, and then 8 of them, they are dead.
I'll tell you, it once happened within my family. My aunt
Yes.
was shot and killed by the husband. Yes. And the husband committed suicide. He killed himself.
And that is the thing. You know how coward are men, eh? When you do it, you've got all this courage to beat up and everything. When you have done it, actually you must celebrate. You've achieved. You've killed the woman. Why do you kill yourself?
No.
Why don't you stay so that we can deal with you ourselves there in prison?
The hard reality of life is one. Men are always cowards. Majority of them, they are cowards. They can't stand
the consequences of the action.
They can't stand pain.
Oh.
That is why when a man gets cheated and he fights, but he can go and cheat.
But he can go and cheat and it's nice.
You understand? So, but it's sad because, like I'm saying, even my aunt, she was
a victim.
She was just killed for sweet nothing. Even to date, we don't even know what is the cause of.
We know how she died.
Yes.
But we don't know what are the circumstances.
And I listen to people say, if you got a gun and you kill, people get stabbed, man. People get strangled.
You remember Flabber?
Yeah, Flabber was stabbed by the blade.
Yes, we are not saying whatever happened before the stabbing is right or wrong. We are just saying the issue of just taking a knife. You know, like that knife is big. The one that we use in the kitchen.
But again,
you put it through.
Is a question of like I'm saying, there's no justification of violence, whatever form or way, whether it's a man or woman or. You know,
it doesn't matter. There's no justification to beat up anyone, let alone a woman. Like to a woman, it's even an extra.
And we've got issues of substance abuse, of which also contributes to this gender-based violence.
It looks like generally, you know, women now, as much as they've upped the game of drinking. Men can't handle substance.
Yeah, they become violent when they get drunk.
Or they become somehow in rape. Like it's.
No, they become aggressive.
They can't handle.
They become aggressive.
They can't handle substance, and you must even see just a mere process of just Hoshela mode. A person when he's drunk will be kissing that person like
grabbing, man.
Grabbing
somebody don't know.
Exactly. I'm like, dude, we are in a club or we are in a this is a space where you speak. Like you must put your story.
No, you're not going to go try. And when highly sober.
No, I hear yes. Highly sober, there's nothing. Like, you won't even know. The guy can't even talk to a normal, to tell a dog, hey, go sit down. But highly drunk, it's when they get into the state where they become animals.
Yeah, but we need a sober South Africa. We need a South Africa where women are safe. You know, when we started here, we were trying to touch on what women represent within our space.
Yes.
Women that we lost for this GBV, those who are still
my
within
sister
ourselves,
that I love.
understand, who are now, living in fear.
Yes.
So they can't walk at night.
They can't even dress up the way they want.
Space. They can't dress up in the way they want. So
they can't even walk freely in their closed houses where there's butlers and like everything is locked.
You when you put butlers, thinking that you are protecting for criminals to come in. There's a criminal
inside the house. You are looking it inside.
You are sleeping with a criminal,
That's
it's waiting to be unleashed.
Exactly.
So it's bad, man. It's so bad. It's so bad. Really, something needs to be done.
But maybe the women needs to tell us, though, especially those who have been abused, what were the signs?
Yeah, no.
What was the first thing you noticed that, no man, something is going wrong?
And
not at the time of beating.
Yeah, and the signs are there. We tend to ignore them. They tend to ignore them.
But when they talk, they'll be like, started by, but now they talk when now it's worse. It's like it went in.
No, it will start sometimes by this controlling freak. The man is controlling what you dress. No, you
can't even go and work at that company.
Yeah. Why chase her late? Yeah, what have you when? So
chase take a 4. Why 4:05 you are not yet at home? On the traffic.
Yeah. So no, we're not trying to fly. You must fly.
Putting trackers in the cars, not for protection now when the car is stolen. Where are you?
Driving the car where
yes. Wow, chikile mo maybe one perfume.
It's still there. The abuse or one of those are signs. When somebody is talking about possessive, you are talking about controlling, all these things, it starts there.
Yeah, no, and you sleep and snore. And you don't trust the next person next to you. You can't.
No.
I wouldn't sleep even when I'm in the car, driving at the garage and stuff. I can't sleep and close my eyes. Even if I'm tired, I can sit to relax a bit, but I can't.
And more you just look at how these people relate within communities.
Yes.
Or idea partying or family gathering, whatever. Head on another 4.
Hey, hey, no, I didn't get a tunyana.
And can I go to Miss Colote?
I can track I so start.
No.
The car is still stationary.
Let's spanning, functioning as spanning. Nabonyana area, I was spanning
5 minutes.
Yeah, Baba spanning. Oh, you go.
Yes.
Oh, you were Zambo. Or socialize a level man. You can like the motor go over or who did never to tell you what the girl, they were your friends, go school, getting neighbors, how they go for no. Or spanning or make friends, and all of a sudden when you must be, I'll separate. You see, when a man start separating you from your family and everyone, then you must leave that person.
Get a flag.
Get a flag.
Opala go Easter, go to family gathering for 3 days.
Zamaya. Kwela then. Chawa. Shiana.
As fast as possible.
Before you really born, because that person only go isolate.
Yes.
Understand? Or isolate. Hauna dichomi, hauna family, hauna anyone. How to more black them? Oyagoma.
And that is where somebody would be abused for 2 years and nobody knows. Because bam kill is going through.
And Mutolota Otaveto, I could be the excuse. Oh, where's it you?
Yes. Oh, Ukatula Raga Wabaso.
Or
Watula Raga in both sides of the eyes.
No. Women must see that. Once Mutato mom isolate, then I have I.
Or Opalagonia shopping.
Only one.
Is
one.
without phone call. Unless the phone call it out. Six and stuff. That is acceptable. I can really shop on. You can just say I Google 6 more. That's a happy in doing why even if you don't even to tell learn out I get 6 guys or it's a ball.
Yeah, but how to understand? Okay, for
yes.
And I think another thing that people will need to look into. There's people belong the why is your no man Musaido also suddenly withdraw.
Yeah, withdraw. Because spanning I used to take a Rena coffee really together. Now I or Uma coffee before you feed. Make a job, but if it's a Naka 7:45, you're Naka 7:32 and take off to avoid.
No, because now many things that we discussed the Damotacha. And now she can't talk. The novellas are if Mutaiza then WS.
Yes.
Right?
So you need help. This behavior is not this thing now. What's happening anxiety? Like you can't when a guy comes close to you or say like something, you get to when a victim mentality, like it's like somebody, then you relax or no, I'm not in danger. That's a red flag.
No. And if somebody starts insulting you, calling you names, so bona paga manabatu. Paga. Don't you yo kapaka slebe. Yo taka slebe yo kapa. Because the only part is bona we have conflict there. I was telling someone today, going the challenge of us as human beings.
Yes.
We lack what you call conflict management.
Oh yes.
We lack that. We can't resolve conflict.
No.
And I normally say in every relationship, it matters not whether it's spanning family, relationship, how partner and whatever, kids, there will always be conflict because we don't think alike.
No, we don't.
Yes, but the moment you tackle an individual and you label that person as a problem, then we are going to have a wrong approach of resolving
your
because
conflict.
You don't address the problem.
No, you're going to address the person.
You want to address the person. So most relationship fails because we are addressing individuals instead of dealing with the actual problem. Because if now we have an issue of it late and the trauma get personalized.
Oh yes.
Get personalized.
How do we live?
Yes.
Like a mere officially the best call. Why is babes nkabo phone le ke dire le bana dijo ke ba ise ko bete. Because at least.
But next time let's do it.
Yeah, let's just talk.
Yeah, let's do it better.
I'll get caught up. I'll call you. Hey, man.
Yes.
Yes.
But
Or
now
it's
what's
start there, how you
Mujolo? Yeah, what's Mujolo? And what's Moilo
Ujile go to Angote.
You know,
No.
so that's why the challenging part is that, but it doesn't give us any right for us as men to raise a hand or to insult or to
threaten.
Yes, to threaten.
Somebody will say, "What's that again? If you can't what's that? Oh, Betty, the two bulala mama how live family how you."
You know, I like Kobola the guy or wako KZN ona olayeng girlfriend tayo mile I'm shoot I'm social.
Yes. I remember like that guy who took.
Yeah, and then after that I politely.
Yes.
You know, I think guys we need help.
No, Rona, we.
I think we need help, but more importantly, our kids.
They need help.
Our kids, we need to. The issue of GBV,
Yes.
It needs to be taught from school.
I think that life orientation.
Yes, we need.
Must
Yes. We need to. We need a serious campaign like about HIV and AIDS,
the COVID.
Yes, So we need this thing to be taught on how to deal with conflict, on how to, because you know, when this school kids level issue
Eastern Cape.
Eastern Cape, bus. You know,
There's a driver there, a very big old man.
You know, when kids are fighting there and I know schools are trying about issue of bullying.
Yes.
But it should go beyond the bullying part. It should go to a point where they teach these kids how to respect one another, how to respect another gender, you know, how to, to engage when there's disagreement, and we teach them that this thing is punishable by law.
Yes.
If you assault an individual, whether it's your schoolmate or whatever, you are going to be arrested. It must be taught. Because some of these other kids, this thing, they copy them from home. How we treat our partners and
because imagine now if my kid comes, hey, when you are useless, I'm saying the mother, by the way.
Then he sees you, he hears you saying those things, then he goes to school, then
he says those to others.
Yes.
Sometimes he gets blacksamed, sometimes he blacksames others because they are reacting to what he said. Or you are the one who's useless, and then you say I'm useless, then you beat up people.
We need a different approach.
I think every family must just start to have a psychologist.
No, but then that's optional.
No, I'm saying it must just be legislated that every family you must book. You've got one day where you book and sit with a psychologist, assesses the kids, assesses you, assesses the wife.
If I leg 8, I need condom all over.
Yeah, you are right.
Toilet,
Security gates.
Yes, all with a very cheap condom, but motor. As I know, that's true.
I will.
So, you balance. This thing in Yaga fellow is again a thorough, committed.
But the presidents have been committed. There is a commission 2012.
2024.
2024.
How? No,
yeah.
but
Parliament is doing something.
But at some point, Julius once mentioned something about Zamaposa, so we don't know where did it end.
No, it didn't end anyway.
So then.
Oh, it ended by costing Boy Mama Bolo his job. Remember, he's the one who started the whole.
No, Julius remember like I was so
No, I get it was a response to Boy Mama Bolo saying Julius.
Oh, Boy Mama
No, Boy started. Then Julius retaliated to get the president.
Oh, okay. I think Julius who started first.
No, it's boy. The time I'm authority, Mr. My wedding, my perfect wedding, wearing that ball tie.
Oh, okay.
Yes, so he's the one who lost in the whole Shirem. He lost his job. Now even he started a new party.
Oh, poor guy. That's why they cannot present anyone, even this jacket. But what I'm saying is, look, they can have all those conditions. Né?
Yes.
We need. I don't want to downplay those efforts, but South Africa, we are poor when it comes to implementation of policies.
Now, I've noticed.
And I will tell you one thing, that when we talk solutions,
yes,
how do we deal with gender-based violence and femicide? Nah? Our justice system.
It starts there.
Our justice system is chaotic. It's chaos. How do you take a case that has evidence? Nah?
Yes.
It takes years to be completed.
Is it like we
need to have timelines that when the case of
come in SOP, yes.
Case of GBV, it gets reported. You've got 90 days to finalize a case.
In court. No, automatically finalized for prosecution and what? No.
Oh, nah.
In court.
Finalized. The person has been sentenced. Is serving. Because the other thing that creates this animal that makes this animal
to grow big, yes,
is the fact that you commit it, nothing happens to you. And I'm gonna
even sometimes we give each other no, this is how you deal with it. There, go to that guy, the police officer is gonna just work your magic, and then the case is gone.
So if we have those timelines, where you have got 90 days, because if I commit, I assault my partner.
Yes.
I'm staying with that person in the house.
Yes.
So what must happen for the next coming years when this case is going in and out of court? They tell you about we don't have sufficient evidence, blah, blah. What evidence you want? The person is being assaulted. There's a picture that is being assaulted.
Sometimes there's a video.
There's a dog. Yes,
there's a video of somebody being like what other evidence do you need there? Because now we are not arguing rationality.
No.
Why did you assault?
That's why I'm saying one of the solutions is to strengthen our justice system. This thing of these guys are playing. The president was supposed to sign there to
90 days.
Tell judicial that you've got 90 days.
I don't care how you do it. Jump, work overnight, work during night and whatnot, but that thing must be finalized.
Within 90 days.
Within 90 days.
Yes.
Which is even long, but it's reasonable.
It's reasonable. 90 days, remember, the case, look, evidence of GBV, most of the time, is there. Unless if it's a complex case where you find somebody's dead, we still have to investigate. That one is totally different. Yes. But where the perpetrator is known.
And the two people are here, the victim and the perpetrator.
Yes.
What else do you need?
But the case can drag it.
No, actually we know that Cheryl Zombie and Omotoso spent 5 years now.
Just imagine. Someone can
be
sexually abused.
Yes.
And now the guy is free now. He left. No, hence I'm saying our justice system, as South Africans, we need to, like I'm saying, this thing is going to hit home one day, and you'll be defeated.
Or you're going to take action, you will bear the consequences.
No, I'll take action. I don't think I'm going to rely on such. I'm not going to risk. They rather arrest me because this system is not assisting us.
At least you would have saved somebody's life, because that guy was going to kill whoever is the victim anyway. Imagine now, we've got daughters.
Man, like I'm saying, I lost my aunt. because he was killed by a man. So
For no reason.
and I can tell you now, I don't think that guy decided to shoot him that day.
No.
He started by beating him. That one I'm definitely sure. Because it doesn't start, you can't just go to your safe and get a gun and shoot your wife. It's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
It starts somewhere.
Even if she doesn't cook, she can even scream at you and stuff. I can tell you, you would sit there and watch football, but you won't go to the safe. It's only when a woman gets to be empowered enough to now stand for your nonsense. That is when you realize that you lost it on conversation, you lost it on everything. You can't control her, you can't do anything. That's the time you take action with a gun.
So that's what I'm saying. Now if this guy wants us to respect them, I think like Mkona has said, our judiciary is implicated in this syndicate.
Yes.
For them to cleanse themselves, for us to take them serious, they must start with GBVs. They must start there, where evidence is there.
And this one made me laugh. If you check the JSC, the judges were asked about the sexual misconduct in the workplace. And the judges couldn't accept that judiciary is the workplace. And sexual harassment can or happens in the judiciary also.
Worst part, when the judge is involved in that thing.
That's what I'm saying.
The whole judge is sitting there.
Judge President.
Yeah, Judge President. He's justifying his actions. The whole judge. And if somebody says, no, they are human beings. And when these people are supposed to uphold the law, it matters not.
Why are they not human beings when they sentence me for doing the same thing they do?
Yo. Disgusting, man. This is disgusting. It matters not whether he can not found guilty or not, but the fact that he did that is disgusting.
Or he's found to be entangled themselves in those things.
Yes.
And remember, people don't understand. When I get to be a father, certain things I can't just scream at my wife. Because I need to lead my kids.
Yeah, bro.
I can't just, I can go with her on the side and then we have our match game there.
Yourself, in the bedroom.
Yes, or in the bedroom and sort the issues there.
When you come out, they're smiling.
Yes.
Fine.
Why can't you solve them in the bedroom? Or solve them, find any other means to solve problems as opposed to resolving to fist fight.
Today you are discussing a judge, man. A judge who's involved in a sexual misconduct. The whole judge who's supposed to be upholding the law is sitting now on a trial now.
And you even have in parliament
speaking big words.
Even somebody in parliament, they are in a committee. He's having sex. Did not mute. I hit the taxi. Are we hacked? The chairperson say, hey, IT, are we hacked?
But like I'm saying,
it's like
these guys, the judiciary, Justice Mayane, when there was this Zondo Justice Maya issue and whatever.
Yes.
For me, I thought, okay, for once, let's deal away with men. Let's have women judge president.
But I hated that.
But the way, I don't want to take a character.
Yes.
I don't know her. I don't want to lie.
Yes.
But she is leading from the front when it comes to justice.
Yes.
And look.
She's the number one juror in South Africa.
So, issues of women, she was supposed to be passionate about crime against women. That was supposed to be her, something that makes her to stand up in the morning. Because this violence against women is so high.
Even
it's high.
If I was her, maybe she's doing something because she just, I think it's 1 year now, 1 year, 2 years of her term. I'm just looking, I'm like, Mina, I'll be banning every night. I'll take all the case numbers of gender-based violence and put them in my office. and then people must account what happened to this case today.
No,
What happens to this case today?
No, that's why I'm saying, as a woman, she was supposed to be the front runner in fighting this scourge. You know,
Yes.
making sure that these women who found themselves in this predicament, they get justice.
And now I'm asking myself, when as a judge you postpone a case for 2 months or for 1 month, gender-based violence, on which basis? If you're saying I did fraud, I understand you need somebody to investigate and check statements and check this is a gender-based. This guy beat me. Here is a picture of the blue eye.
Hence I'm saying that why will you take so long? In some other cases,
Yes.
you know, it becomes so sad. A woman will go, I do a protection order.
Yes. Against the husband inside the house.
Hey.
Yes.
Giving protection order, the guy goes and kills the woman. So what? You can have what? You know, if we can take this thing seriously and lock up this man for, I can tell you now, sis.
Yeah.
If you assault a woman, you get locked up, you don't get a bail, this thing will stop. You don't get the bail until your case is finalized.
I think they must even start to have workstations in awaiting trial people, where you beat up a woman, you can still continue doing your functions at work. They just bring your laptop.
We lock you up. You don't get a bail until your case is finalized. Hence, I'm saying 90 days.
Yes, you've got 3 months in jail.
Yes, it's given.
It's
3 months.
Yes,
in jail.
once a lady says, yeah, you're gone.
Yes, for 3 months.
Yes.
We don't care whether you're going to lose your job, whatever.
We can even do Mutun is on leave. People can be given leave until their case is finalized. If you are not found guilty or 1, 2, 3, if it's tiny, where maybe you are,
we care less. We care less for a matter that you committed that thing.
You must just be taught a lesson. And teach the next person.
Yes. It becomes a lesson to somebody who's outside.
Yes.
That
when I say, we are going.
Yes.
And then you've got police officers who are going to march into your house and take you from your couch.
Yeah, but for 90 days, Baba.
To that cell hole.
And by the way, in that 90 days, if you are found guilty, you are in.
There's no longer coming back. You are savvy.
Why? And I remember, we are not saying sit there for 90 days.
No.
We are saying the court has 90 days to finalize this thing. But if they can finalize it within a month, like you understand? If you are not guilty, good.
If you are guilty, you are Quebec. We send you to
New law.
Maximum. Yes.
I can tell you now, this thing will reduce. But because we are busy massaging crime, massaging people who are busy beating women.
What happened to COVID regulations where they closed beaches and whatnot, and then we went to swim in the dams? The president came and closing even the dams. Why can't we have those kind of executive orders where you're gonna say, okay, you guys are beating people on 1, 2, 3. This is the new regulations today.
I saw one organization was saying this thing must be treated like a national disaster.
Yes.
Nah.
Yes. Crime effect.
I think they talk to what you are saying now.
Yes.
And
crime effect.
To say no, this thing must be a national disaster.
Yes.
Nah.
You must just increase people's time of arriving at work. Like, give grace period, 30 minutes, you can be late for 30 minutes. Close all the roads, scan everybody, ask people questions. Like, it must just be scope and donor.
So that's why I'm saying the something that can be done to reduce this thing is our justice system to be firm.
Yes.
To be firm.
So those will be the solutions to GBV.
Yeah. Our first thing first is to deal with our justice system. That thing is just a mess. I'm not saying it's rotten. I can't prove if it's rotten.
Yes.
But there's
But
people
it's
who
messy.
knows.
Yes.
There's people who knows much better to say our justice system is a chaos, is a mess. We have seen it. It failed all about Sharon.
Yes.
Sharon.
Sharon.
Yes.
Sharon, yes.
And it's not only her.
No, they are a couple.
A lot of women were failed by our justice system.
In fact, a lot of
They
women
were
were killed.
Yes.
Firstly, they reported it to the police station.
Yeah.
I can tell you that part of the provocation might be after they gotten a protective order or somehow made contact with the police. The guy realized that now I'm gone.
So if we deal with that, then I can tell you that something can be done. Another thing that I think it can be a solution to this thing. Remember when people found themselves in a violent situation, they need places, shelters to go.
Yes.
Then government should provide. Even if they can provide this thing via NGOs, there should be a proper place. Also, COVID.
Yes.
People
People
never take
were in the
hotel.
hotel.
Yeah, never take hotel.
Oh, the lunch there was full of COVID
Entire
people.
hotel, it was booked for training. So government should sponsor. If a letter disappear,
like investigation on every week, investigation.
So they must sponsor for NGOs that will create places for survivors or victims of
and it must be
abuse.
proper places.
Places.
It must be graded in stars,
Yes.
not just a hall where like a person grades that actually me sitting here, I'd rather just
In
go
the
back
house,
there.
that's all life is a demand.
No. You can't put somebody who's already having problems such GBV in life as a demand.
Some other people, you find that the person doesn't have, what do you call this thing? He doesn't have a home,
Yes.
He was dependent on the guy. The guy knows that this one he doesn't
He's
have,
dependent.
Or he decided to isolate the poor woman from the
the
family,
family.
everybody. So this woman doesn't know where to go. So if you have those places, then get counseling, get necessarily help. If they must get some stipend.
Yes,
So they can give these people a stipend, for them to start their life. So we need something that government must
Like and you realize that there are certain things that government just goes and do, and you realize like, Mara, do you really need this?
Hey, but what's the matter about the grandstand about the stadium? Some 14 million or 15 million, but I want to say. So,
one of them are well cheap, but
we are more about assisted stadium. I saw one councillor whoever I know, Qatari boy. Go Eastern Gate, so there's a lot of money in government.
Yes.
But if we can look into these initiatives, let's have a well-funded victim support center.
Yes.
For people by GBV. You understand? I can tell you, this woman will have a fallback plan. And even in those places, it must not be a place to slave.
No.
Understand? The person will understand what are you doing. If you're unemployed, what skill can you provide for this person to go and look for something for himself?
You get TV colleges to be part of that program.
Yes.
So that the person can then register and I don't understand why wouldn't you have functional society?
I can tell you, if you can have those products, because now you are trying to deal with this thing of women who are being abused
because they are dependent
to an individual. Because at least that person will have some. So if now you are dependent on me, I'm busy abusing you, you don't know where to go, what are you going to eat, what are your kids going to eat. So if I mess, and that woman will choose to sacrifice herself, you know. But now they get exposed to violence.
They are violent.
When they go out,
you can bet they are going to be very violent. And you know what's funny is that I saw a TikTok. There's a guy who was an employee at, I think, one of the mines or something, wearing uniform, acting like a baboon. Then they like, this is your what do you call, your pillar of strength. The person who cannot go to understand. Mom never go more theater, you really like cartoon baboon.
Just imagine.
But hey, this is your strict father. Hey, come and see. Here at work, with a baboon.
Hey, monkey
moves, yes.
And that's another one is an animal.
But that's what I'm saying now. It's a choice. Because why at work aside, Blake sending those women there who are his bosses?
No, I don't easy target the control.
That's what I'm saying.
Easy target the control, depending on my
hence I actually support that. We need a new program. Actually, it's not even a new program. We must just lock people away.
We lock people. We create
shelters.
Understand?
Yes.
And in that victim survivor, what you call, you then have programs there.
Yes.
To assist this poor woman,
yes.
To assist the kids. You have counseling, you've got all those things. You know, so government must have those facilities all over. You know, we don't need many. I mean,
no.
You get a very nice place, you build it nicely, you put it there, then you engage with Tibet colleges to provide the assistance for those women. I mean, some of them, those women who are working, they can go start their own, just only for counseling and whatever,
yes.
Then they go back to work. But for those who are not working, then you are able to assist. You know,
I'm even thinking we must just even now add alcohol tax here, gender-based violence.
Get money there. Get money.
Because that money is, according to me, somebody paying for university and you tax it is a bit unfair. Because that person is bettering their lives. They don't have much. Somebody going to buy bread and what do you tax it? It's a bit unfair. But there's alcohol there.
But let me tell you another thing. Remember, criminals that are there is us who's feeding them.
Yes.
The same person that you get
arrest.
The same person that you arrest.
Yes. You're going to feed.
We are going to feed this person. So this is what I'm saying. Let's create a space for the survivors.
Oh, so now we are feeding criminals, but we leave the victims.
Yes. Yeah. This is what I'm saying now. The approach is simple. We are giving solutions.
Yes.
You know.
We provide solutions.
Yes, we are providing
solutions.
Lock them up. Create a what you call a victim. Programs and space where these victims can be, you know.
And have empowering initiatives.
Yeah, you know. Then another thing, like I said, the one for schools, you know.
Yes.
Put this thing as a program.
Yes. As part of the curriculum.
As part of the curriculum, yes.
Because
hey, it's eating us. You are able to teach kids about the heads, private parts, and whatever. Teach them about this thing of GBV.
Which kills them, by the way.
Yeah, bro.
It finishes all these kids and stuff because, firstly, that is mental, psychological, it's everything.
Start there. You must start there. Teach these kids that fighting violence is not the solution to anything.
Raising a hand. If you are not giving an answer in class, it's wrong.
Yeah.
When you raise your hand, it's when you give an answer.
Yeah, bro. But
if you are not giving an answer, whatever you do with that hand is gonna be wrong.
Yeah. it must be part and parcel of the curriculum.
I know, I agree.
And not only the until tertiary.
And
until tertiary, even there in tertiary, this must be a compulsory
subject. I remember in Jimutsera, the former minister, went to a school there and said, we must be educated because educated people don't rape. And then kids said, no.
Hey man, anyone rapes, man.
Yeah, they said sleep. I don't know what she was trying to say with that statement, but I know that she was trying to say, be better people and stuff, but used it in a complete wrong. And then the kids were like, no, those are the ones.
Yeah. Where?
The educated people.
Where? Material, yes.
Exactly. Imagine. GTA can move from social government to that side of South Joburg. This is committing crime.
But there's this thing here, community involvement.
Yes.
For me, community involvement, it talks to your churches, it talks to your organizations, it talks to, and the worst part, in church, these things are happening. I don't go to church.
Yes.
And then people who are going to church, they can chow my head, I don't care.
Let's hear.
There's no passive people like people who are going to church.
Yes.
People who are going to church, I don't know. There's one thing, there's this thing in my mind.
Yes.
Whether you are going to church or not, we are all going to die. And after that, where are we going? No one knows.
I know that the body goes down.
What I know is that it's either you're cremated or you're burying you under the
6 feet.
But what happens after that? That paper, they have to read every day.
It's gone.
That paper, you see that Bible?
Yes.
It tells you what you want to hear. Because I can tell you, hypocrite of notes, people who are going to church. Yes. They don't love each other, they gossip about each other, what you are driving, how you are.
More than those who are living like
but now, when we talk about this thing of GBV, you're saying we need community involvement.
Yes.
Remember last time we gave the solution of how to deal with crime.
Yes. And I said it on the news and I was like, hey, look at us. Ow. Yeah. Just recap. What were we saying so that we can...
No, we said no. I said to you that if I can be a commissioner,
yes,
then I am going to make sure that each and every station commander, in his station commissioner,
yes,
in his area,
yes,
he has meetings with communities
regularly. Not every.
He must know how many shops, bazaar shops, churches, community leaders, foreigners who are there. That commission, that station commander, he must tell me how many community leaders are there, how many schools are there, how many shebeens or taverns are there, and he must have meetings with those people. Then I get like Mkuna's mentioning that it was kind of like
just a week later, and he was like, I don't care who you are, whether you're wearing a suit or what, you're going to have that meeting with the community.
Yes. So even this one form part and parcel of that. Community initiatives. We must know that
yes. Anyway, we know.
Yeah, as a station commander, when you know that thing, you go and arrest the person.
But
we get the information. The woman must give us and tell us that what happened, when, how. We investigate, we arrest the man.
I think we need to even approach especially the access to SAPS differently. Now there needs to be a victim for a case to be opened.
Yeah.
So maybe we must start just like at work, when there's something, corruption and stuff, you've got what we call whistleblowing. They don't care who's the victim. They get the statements of whoever is mentioned in there and investigate it from there and then take a decision.
No, they can still do that.
But I'm saying now
It can happen.
we need to push it like that to say now you no longer need to go and fill in the form of SAPS to then for us to go and arrest someone. We must just create an online digital channel. Any community member, if people are stealing a car, they just write a car stolen, what.
But remember, if you have that meeting, regularly meetings with the
You will have this information.
you are going to know, because you must know your community members.
How they behave.
And as a station commander, you must know your problematic areas, and you must know who are the problematic people in your
that
area.
community, yes.
Yes. So you are able then to know, how do I deal with these people. So now, if you are an absent landlord, so now
That's why we've got dilapidated buildings.
yeah, bro. You have a situation where so everybody gets it. And then this is why the other time I was saying we act as if these criminals, we don't know them.
And what's part of that, they sleep where?
In our houses.
Exactly.
It's our neighbor.
Or it's our husbands.
Cousin,
Or it's our
husband,
boyfriends.
boyfriends, whatever. We know those people. But when you go and talk, no. This crime happened somewhere there.
Sometimes some of us were using gadgets that we were given by our boyfriends. We don't even know where they come from.
Mothushwile. Bamulaile batsala ne. Bafisa ba fa phone. iPhone no ba itsa ba isa kwa le makula le ba clear ba fa yona. You know, so that's why we need community involvement. But churches, organizations must now talk. Your political parties must now this issue here, GBV, it must be on our tongue. We must talk. We must discuss this thing as if we are discussing issues of unemployment.
Yes.
Or
we discuss it like our WhatsApp group Star Family when we are discussing family issues.
Each and every family must stand firm. If I don't travel here, one of a TV, hey, listers. What's that? If my police are tools,
then they must call us. I
I
think we've got a solution.
Yeah.
If the police are not helping you, you can call us.
No, I'll tell you one thing.
Yeah.
There are certain things that community initiatives undertook.
Yes.
And those things, you look at them, look at what Operation Tutula is doing. Whether I agree with their approach or not, it's neither here nor there.
They know where the crime is being committed and they are there.
These guys,
yes.
they are saying, as South Africans, we can still do this thing without government.
Yes.
They went and stopped foreigners who are illegally from entering
hospital. And they found one accessing the hospital with an ID that was stolen.
And the lady was saying, no, I'm proud of that, I've got the ID.
And they bought it. They bought it for what?
Yeah, you know. But that initiative on its own, I'm not saying I support it.
Yes.
It's a topic for another day of these foreigners. But I'm saying that collective effort.
That's what you need.
We need that collective effort. There's a guy, Kolani, and then
yes.
we need more of Kolanis. We need more of Tutulas to deal with GBV.
Yes.
As much
people
as we are
come and
fighting,
say, hey, we know or you're beating up the wife. If the police are not, and you know, police used to do it where the community would want to ban someone, and then the police would come and take that person away from that community. But they don't investigate the claims of the protesters. Because the protesters say, we know you are beating up your wife. Tonight, we're going to ban you in that house.
Kale used to be this thing in her office.
That's what I'm saying.
Those things were there.
Yes.
Lawyer.
Yeah,
also because of Ujile.
Go Hamamba.
Yes. So we need a collective effort that seeks to say
we can refine how the olden days used to do it, but results must be the same.
We need to take this battle to the perpetrators. They must never find peace.
No.
They must never.
Even when he drives,
they must never sleep. Whether Ujile Su to Tamanga when you're over, they must never find peace.
Whether Usante or you are in the deep Ngua village.
This thing of distancing ourselves to say this thing is a life triangle, is an affair, whatever. We need to distance ourselves.
That's nonsense.
We must go to that person's house.
Yes.
Most of them organize or no,
we know.
We go and defend that woman.
And then we hear anything. You must right?
I want to subscribe to Operational Dudula and also give them these ideas of us tackling the GBV.
Yes.
We must go door to door to those who have assaulted their wives and their cases are not being finalized, and we want to take them to police.
Yes.
They must arrest them.
Yes. We say no, police. We understand. Anyway, your job is not to prosecute, so you don't need to find facts. We are saying this guy.
Arrest him and
investigate. It's your job.
Yeah. Wait, I must subscribe. But also remember, we spoke about economic empowerment.
Yes.
I think we touched on it.
Yes, economic empowerment is I think it's the biggest fact.
Yeah, to say those women that found themselves in that predicament, the institution that we spoke about, that government must create initiative for those for the survivors, is very much important. But not only for those women. We need emancipation of women.
Generally, before they are abused. Yes.
And another thing I'll tell you, it's just that our politicians, I don't want to be a politician. Because
I don't know why these women keep
of people who are lying to South Africans. It's an exercise on its own.
I heard you say women are 51%. Why are they voting for this man?
Women are 51.1%.
Why are they voting?
If not more.
Because I think it's more. But I'm saying, why are they busy voting for this man?
They are not that way. Let's tell you, mama. In numbers, you are 51.1%.
You can literally beat up every man in the world and there will still be one woman left.
So when I check that, what you call, women, they are more than 30.5 million.
Yes.
30.5
million.
Yeah, and the last time I checked South African states, it was 60-something million.
Yes.
So women are more than 50%.
So now I am saying, women, why are you keep voting for these guys? These men.
Patriarchy.
Like, what is it?
Women thinks men are better than them. Let me tell you the story.
Yes.
What is interesting,
Yes.
And it's a very political story.
Yes.
In
2017. Yes.
Okay, you look at this thing. Sewele na contesta.
Yes.
Yes. You've got Sletisa Nkosazana, you've got Sletisa Sewele.
Yes.
Yes. And then there was this woman, Wakiman, Lindy Wesisulu.
Lindy, yes.
Lindy Wesisulu was also contesting.
Yes. She didn't get much vote, but she was contesting.
Yes.
Yes.
Then this woman, by the conference, instead of, you don't campaign, man. You don't campaign for a woman. For a matter of fact that there is a woman who is contesting a man, by virtue of being a woman,
you must just vote
for that woman. They decided to vote for Sarah.
And the conference of the ANC was I think about women were even more in that conference.
No, I'm saying whether women are more what. Remember, as guys, we've got this thing that no, we are going with the men.
Yes. That one, it's consensus, even if we didn't talk.
Yes.
Yes.
But I'm saying these women, they are going there. It's a race. It's a race, female versus male. So you don't tell this man.
For
this man, remember, we all know that we are on the slate of Cyril.
Yes.
It's women and men.
Yes.
We are supporting Cyril. But once it goes like this, there's a female contesting a male. As a woman, consciously.
And it shouldn't come. It's like
it must never be about contest. It must never be about us convincing.
No. Just like at home, women just choose their kids. Like you can be the super husband and everything. When it comes to you and the kids,
they'll choose the kids.
They're cutting your rope.
Yes, you come second. So these ones, I was kind of like, this woman, they've got a golden opportunity, ne?
Yes.
A very golden opportunity
to capture the state.
To can have a female president
who will champion.
Let alone whether they support the
or
whatever. Yes. But it was ANC. It was ANC. It's not like it was DA and whatever.
Yes.
It was ANC.
Same party.
Same
values.
Yes, but we've got different candidates. The candidate is a woman and a man.
A man won.
Instead of the women who were like, okay, you know what? Here is Cyril now. So now we are going to vote. You go in there.
Let's take out the man.
You can like, Bona, Nkosazana.
And not that
there will be men
yes.
who are going to vote for Nkosazana. But you are doing it to represent your gender.
Yes.
Your gender. It's no more about, no, you believe. If it was men.
Then I choose a masquerade.
But this one is automatic. It's your gender, for heaven's sake. And you kind of like, no. Let's choose Cyril.
And then now you're going to cry to
Cyril that look at the slate of Cyril now. They came out there, Cyril president, Didi Mabuza deputy, may he soul with the
yes, Mantashe
chair. Esma Shule, secretary,
Jesse
Duarte, deputy is a woman, deputy. And I think Phoebe Potskita was...
And she was contesting a woman. Jesse.
Yep. Yes.
I can bet if there was a man there contesting Jesse, the man would have rematched.
Man, I'm saying this is the slate, Cyril. That could have changed
the balance
by a woman.
Yes. And they could have came in, made the laws. And I think they need to start going there. Take the battle where it matters. Go for presidency. Go to, even now, if on the ballot there is a man and there is a woman,
go for woman.
I don't care who's that woman. But vote for a woman, and then you can choose the better female out of that.
But I see them even from work, ne?
Yes.
Women hate each other.
More than actually, women would.
Woman can appoint a man than to appoint a woman.
You know where I saw it? They appointed for the chairperson of netball. They appointed a guy. Netball.
Yo.
They appointed a guy.
No,
they were all females. The guy just came in to give moral support. He came back as a chairperson, not contesting.
And you know, but ladies, come on, ladies. I mean, let's be honest about this thing. Let's be truthful to ourselves as
just people,
as women.
Yes.
As a woman, I'm not a woman. I'm talking on your behalf, by the way.
Yes.
I'm simply saying this thing of self-hate as a woman.
End.
My daughter.
It must end.
You know, even at work, man.
And that is where you need to support each other.
Yes, you've got men who apply for a position, and there's women contesting. Instead of you empowering that woman, you
go and fetch a man.
You go get a man.
And then the guy, when he comes, he has got even problems before he even arrives.
So, but the question is, where is that thing of solidarity as women?
Firstly, you find even that woman is even internal who's contesting, but they'll go and fetch a guy from.
I mean, I've seen
somewhere.
it. I've seen it. It happens in front of my eyes. I've seen it, and I'm asking myself a question that, my God,
how?
And when you check, the hiring manager is a woman, but she goes and get.
But it's always the case.
You know, there's this thing of equity, né?
Yes.
Of equity. Let alone how this person scores. We are not saying employ incompetent person, but you've got somebody who can differ with the percentage, man.
And the difference is one sometimes, just one.
Hence, I'm saying that you find that when you do your scoring, né?
Yes.
The woman has 80, the guy has 85.
Or 81.
By these people are competent. All of them are competent.
Yes, 80% is
because immediately when this person goes above whatever
60%,
threshold.
60%.
Yes, the threshold, if you are saying the threshold is 60%, if the person is above 60%,
then now you use other metrics to choose.
Yes. You don't have to say, no, this one is the highest. By this person being a female, automatically
must just be given space.
No, you've got these people, these women who say, no man, I'll choose a man because you've got equity. Equity gives you the right
to appoint somebody with disability, somebody who's a female, somebody who's black, somebody who's white, depending on what is your equity.
Yes. So now you've got women who like goes and get a man. I'm kind of like, what?
And then that man comes and harass them.
Women hate themselves. Eh?
That man is going to come you.
We are now saying gender-based violence against women and children.
Yes.
But the worst perpetrators of self-hate is women. That is why you can see when somebody posts something on X, a woman,
they get attacked by a woman.
A woman will say awful things.
Even just somebody deciding to wear short things. Men like listen to the comments of women. You're exposing your body.
Mama, come on.
No,
come on.
Let's just protect each other. And I'm not saying men, because men they protect each other in wrong things. I'm saying women protect each other, support each other, elevate each other. Yes.
That's not judge.
Elevate each other. You know, when you elevate a woman, you're actually feeding the whole family. Men are useless in the house. I think we see where their money goes at clubs and Mjolong and whatever.
Maybe you can say about feeder somewhere, but still. But anyway, I just want I just want to direct some message to I want to direct this message to the families of those who lost their loved ones through gender-based violence. And I think is appropriate when we talk. But we don't just engage, and we also touch the hearts. We also give a message of support. To the families who lost their loved ones to gender-based violence. Justice Unlocked holds you in our deepest sympathy and solidarity. We cannot begin to fathom the pain and the heartbreak you kill every day. Your loss is profound injustice that echoes far beyond your family, touching us all. Please know that your loved ones are not forgotten. Their lives, their stories, and their memories fuel our determination to fight for a safer, kinder world. May you find strength in each other, comfort in the support of your community, and hope in the promise that their death will not be in vain. Together we stand with you in pursuit of justice and healing.
And to the families who have lost, or to the men listening today, the fight against gender-based violence needs your voice, your action, and your responsibility. It is time to stand up, speak out, and challenge the harmful attitudes and behaviors that fuel violence against women. True strength is shown not in control or in domination, but in respect, kindness, and accountability. Change begins with you. By listening, learning, being allies in creating safe spaces for all. Let us build a future where every woman can live free from fear, and every man is proud to be part of that change.
Yeah, I think, look, the reality of life is that we are people that needs to be standing up as men, and it's upon ourselves as men to make sure that we don't tolerate any form of violence against women and children.
I don't think there's any violence that can be tolerated, especially perpetrated against, like men shouldn't allow it, not in their spaces.
So we are complacent, by not saying anything.
Actually, our silence is very loud in some
Very,
point.
very loud. And then what we need to stop, there's this thing, and maybe I must talk to South Africans about it. There's this hype that I normally see,
Yes.
Hashtag Mamma, hashtag so. And then after a week, then the hashtag is gone. We must say hashtag GBV.
Yes.
Every day, hashtag GBV.
And call out each other.
And stand up. We must not be judges. The court must decide. If somebody is being, I know there's this thing that you are innocent until proven otherwise.
Yes.
But our silence give these perpetrators volume.
Yes.
Because they want to portray themselves as innocent, but they know what they did.
Yes.
Tina, we must hand them to the police. We must hand them to the courts. The courts must speedily, so that we can find closure. So that we can deal with this person. If we say you are guilty and the court says you are not guilty, so be it.
That's fine. We'll deal with that after that. You've got a recourse anyway.
For now, we must never ever give these people a breather. We must never ever give them. We know others they'll be accused innocently, but the majority of perpetrators, they are not innocent.
And if it involves a minor,
that one we must not.
That one we don't need to hear anything. We don't need to analyze anything. As long as there's a minor involved, you're gone.
No, that one we must never.
It's non-negotiable.
That one we must never. But now, I want to talk to the women of South Africa.
Yes. The mothers, the sisters.
I want to say to every woman listening today, I see you, I hear you, and I stand with you. South Africa is bleeding. Every day we lose sisters, daughters, and mothers to the slow murder of indifference. We raise girls to be strong, but we forget to raise boys to be safe. We tell women to protect themselves, but not men to stop the violence. Let today mark the start of something deeper than awareness. Let it be rebellion against silence. Let your stories echo through courtrooms, classrooms, and communities. This is not just your shame. It is our council's shame, and it must end. At Justice Unlocked, we pledge to amplify your truth, to challenge the system that fails you, and to demand justice loudly, relentlessly, and unapologetically. The future is watching. Let's build a South Africa where no woman has to become a hashtag before she is heard. You are not alone. You are powerful, and your voice unlocks justice. I think it's mouthful.
Yeah, I know. This is why I was like, you will say thank you for joining. That's how straight and impactful the message was.
So let us not wait for hashtag.
And let us not be the perpetrators of the hashtags. Let us not enable the hashtags. Let us not be part of the hashtags from the wrong side of the coin.
So, Mzansi, as we close our session today, we have communicated to the families, we have communicated to those who are still within us, we have communicated to those who are experiencing the act of violence, and we are saying as South Africans, let's stand up. Don't wait until it gets to your house. Don't wait until you become a statistic. Don't wait until you are a hashtag. It needs you, it needs me, it needs us as a community, it needs us as South Africans, it needs our justice system to work, it needs our school to participate and make sure that we inculcate a culture of a violent-free South Africa. Women must walk freely, women must be able to express themselves, men try to tone down. It doesn't help us growing kids who are violent. South Africa is a violent country, and we must never ever promote this violence because it will kill all of us, and we'll have no one to blame but ourselves. Until we meet again, let's protect our women, let's protect our kids, let's create a safer South Africa. Jay?
No, I think we've said everything we needed to say for this episode. But women must just love themselves to live when there's still time.
Once they see those signs that we've mentioned.
When there's still time. Don't wait for the first clap. Don't wait for the first... If somebody is trying to grab you or do what things to you, if it's in the workplace, take them to your right authorities, your ER. If it's at home, take them to the police station.
Until we meet again.
Until we meet again.